Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today's topic is going to be all about rejection. Topic not too many people like, but hopefully it'll help provide some insight. So, let's take a couple of nice breaths. Breathe in the peace, exhale the noise. Breathe in the smiles, exhale the frowns. All right. Rejection. As we start to look at, the emotional side of this mind-body disorder, this tension myositis syndrome, the mind-body syndrome, I think rejection and the feeling of anything similar, abandonment, rejection, disapproval, those things can often be triggers to our TMS symptoms. And I guess as you look around for, if you're doing some emotional discovery and you start to do a little bit of introspection to find out what emotions you're trying to uncover. Well, first of all, I'm not convinced we need to uncover all of our emotions to get better. But if you're trying to allow yourself to feel emotions, it might be a good question to say, where do I feel rejected in my life? Is it my spouse? Is it my kids? My parents? Is it myself? Right? Where do you feel rejected? Where do you feel not good enough? Because a lot of us adopted this people-pleasing, perfectionistic type of personalities because we didn't feel good enough. So we figured we had to do more and do better and impress those around us to get the love that we so desired and needed so much. So rejection may be a common theme for many of us. And, where do you feel rejected? In your job? At home? In the mirror? Right? And so, first thing I'll say is, if you are going around living your life to please others because you are so concerned at what everybody else thinks of you, I will tell you this. What others think of you is not your business. It's none of your business. But second of all, if you're worried about what strangers think about you, they're not thinking about you at all. And that's good. That's a gift. Because you can literally not care what strangers think about you. Their opinion doesn't mean anything, if they even have one. So don't worry about being rejected by society in general and strangers. But it becomes a little bit more challenging when we feel rejected by those people that are supposed to love us and care for us. When it's a close family member and you feel rejected, that stings for sure. So you may not be able to resolve that with regard to interacting with that person differently. But you can always impact your own response to it. And if somebody that you're close with has decided that you're no good and they express that, that's kind of where the whole self-image thing comes into play. You got to look in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm a damn good person. And if they don't see it, that's on them. That's not on me. Does it hurt? Absolutely. Does it suck? Totally. Is it painful? Yes. But sometimes, the only person we can rely on is ourselves. I don't mean that in a negative way towards the people around us. But if you're relying on everybody else around you to give you your self-image and self-esteem, you might be waiting a while. It's up to us to look in the mirror and go, you know what? You're freaking awesome. And it doesn't matter if everybody in the world doesn't see how awesome you are. As long as you know it, that's enough. And the more happy you are with yourself, that's going to rub off. Other people are going to see that as well. If you're constantly criticizing yourself, getting down on yourself, verbalizing how much you hate yourself and how much you suck, other people are going to start to believe you after a while. And I'm not saying you have to go around boasting, not at all. But treat yourself well. Treat yourself with respect. Set boundaries if you need to with the people around you. And what you may start to notice is the more respect you give yourself, the more respect you get from others. The opposite of respect is rejection. And so this conversation comes kind of full circle back to that rejection concept. If you're feeling rejected, first look in the mirror. Are you the one doing the rejecting? If so, it's time to change that. Time to reframe it. Boost yourself up. Parent yourself. If you're rejecting yourself and criticizing yourself and dismissing yourself as worthless, treat yourself like you would a 4-year-old version of yourself. Parent yourself. Reassure yourself. And see if that helps you get over this need or desire or habit of criticizing yourself and putting yourself down. And if other people are rejecting you, ask yourself, is it just my self-image interpreting what they're doing as rejection? Sometimes that's the case. Or in some cases, people are clearly rejecting us, in which case, set boundaries if necessary, in an adult way, not an angry, explosive, scream at them way, but set some boundaries. You may find that when you do that in a mature adult way, you gain some respect and less rejection. Some people don't know they're doing it. They're so caught up in their own crap that they don't know how they're coming off to those around them. That's not making apologies or excuses for them, but it's just the reality. Some people don't know how harsh they can come off. So sometimes an adult conversation will help. And if you're worried about the rejection of complete strangers, worried what people in the supermarket will think of your outfit, who cares? It doesn't matter. And if you want to get a good look at that, go to YouTube and search for, I forget what the term is, but search for people of Walmart. And you will see some people in Walmart dressed in some of the craziest stuff. And they either don't care or they're doing it to get a kick out of it on purpose, to get a rise out of people. Anyway. If you're looking for something fun, search for people of Walmart on YouTube or, Google Images or something like that. You'll laugh. But literally, rejection. Most important to address is if you're rejecting, criticizing, condemning, putting yourself down, fix that. That's a great place to start. If it's your loved ones, decide if a adult conversation is necessary, and if it is your perception that you're being rejected by strangers, that's where I'm literally going to just say, don't care. It doesn't matter, because they're probably not rejecting you, and even if they did, who cares? They don't matter. Their opinion doesn't matter, and they're probably not. They're probably not even thinking about you at all. So, I don't know, just a little thought stream here on rejection It hurts. It sucks. It can be awful. If it's a romantic situation, that's tough stuff too. So, love you guys and gals. I will see you tomorrow.